Well, that was most definitely the wrong transition. But hey, welcome to the Creepy Crafts Corner, episode 6, where we will be putting together 2 potions and 2 Honeydukes recipes today. As you see here, I still have the card for the potions. It's kind of a
That escalated quickly.
yeah, that did escalate quickly. Here, real quick. I'm going to show you the real transition. Here's the right transition. There you go. And we're going back. Oh my. That looked nice. I hope that looked nice on y'all's side too. But today we will be starting with the potions. Let's see. I actually went online and asked a few questions about these because with the classroom set, thank you. The potion set, there's just one cauldron of resin. So I asked a few other creators in my groups what they do about that, and they said that this here resin is actually perfect for this. It's just about the same, and I can use that. And I mean, from what I know, there's enough in the cauldron. I don't want to be mixing in the cauldron, even though it says in the instructions right here that I should mix both of these in the cauldron. There's only one cauldron. I'm just saying, just pointing that out. But let's see. But here's how we are going to get started with this. We're going to take this guy. And I think I should have some kind of mat out just in case I have any kind of spillage. Don't want to make too much of a mess. This desk can take it. It was built for that. But I mean, why risk it when I have something I can actually put these on? And they'll stay still. Are they gonna jump out at me? Oh. And if we don't throw stuff around, we're gonna move these guys back a wee bit. Give ourselves some space here. Or I'm just gonna stick it to the mat. Also, we're gonna get that song changed. We don't need to hear it 100 more times, right? Unless you want to. Here. We'll go to the next one. Still, kudos to Descendants. Alright, move those back. That is something I have been reading in the, yeah, it did? Okay, good. I've been reading online in some of my groups is the problems with having only one cauldron of resin. Let's see, I'm going to, instead of ripping the tag off like a crazy person, because I'll probably break the handle if I do that. I'm just going to snip this off real quick. There we go. Alright. You know what? Before I get too much further, I'm gonna make sure my alarms... Nope, they are not muted. There you go. They're muted now. That way it's not blaring in y'all's ears. Alright, so, to get started... We're gonna put that card right there, so... Yeah, balance. What we need to get started... Give me the tweezers. Right there. What I plan to do is just pour the resin into the container itself, and then, well, we talked about this, sorry. Pour the powder first, then the resin, and mix it in there. Which one is it? You know what? I'm gonna move our little table out over here. And let's see. It's the pink one. Oh, they're so tiny. There we go. Going for this powder. Let's see if I... Yeah. That's pretty good, huh? Nice hue of pink. Hopefully I don't get it all, you know, like all over my fingers. I should probably just go ahead and put my gloves on. Oh no. How hard do they have to seal? Okay, there it goes. Alright. We also need... Where is it? Or am I just gonna pour the powder? Okay. Right, luckily they came with funnels. I'm gonna throw around first. Here you go. I don't know how full this is, so I'm gonna open it over it. Okay. It's just covered in that powder. Let's see if you can see that. Ah. That's a pretty color though. Alright. Alright. I think they do want me to just pour it in there. Alright. Okay. Let's get ourselves some toothpicks. It's gonna be a whole stack. Don't want to pour too much. But here we go. That powder goes very, very far. I'm contemplating. Butterman wants to use more. I'm gonna use more. Feeling a little extra today. I'm gonna put that back. Man, look at that. I didn't get a whole bunch of powder on me. That's pretty good, though. For me. And here comes the fun part of getting the resin out of there. Alright. And opening it. Okay, that's her. Okay. Oh, I like that. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I don't care. I didn't want to get any resin on the lid, and that makes me happy. Okay. Might have to get pliers for this. Might. If I keep using my fingers, I'm gonna have to put on gloves then. So here, we're gonna try the pliers. Thanks again for this tool, Pookie. Oh my god. Like, I understand why, but they got the industrial seal on this. Let's see, I got it started. Let's see if I can... Oh, we're gonna have to get that extra off of there. Do that corner. There we go. This is one of my favorite songs by Descendants. Yeah, this little container inside of the cauldron spins a lot, so I think we could easily pull that out of there, Pookie. I'll get some TP out. So I can put this on there, not get resin everywhere. Stick. Gonna set you. Let's see. Nope, no resin. Good. Gotta make sure. Don't want to seal it. Excuse me. Also, how about before I start, especially since I gotta get gloves on, I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. Alright. Sorry. Alright. Let's see which one is which. See. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start with this resin. So I can get that color mixed. See, we've seen a lot of people use the ladle instead of pouring it. You know what? I got a lot of these. Let's use the ladle. Ooh. Now that's going to be a slow pour. And I move my hand a little so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, we got an ad starting in 1.5 minutes. Don't worry, I'll be pouring this for a second. Oh, don't stick to it. There we go. Yeah, see what they mean about needing more than a cauldron's worth. I think that's why all the newer recipes that came out, every single one came with their own cauldron. Or more. Ads are snooze. Thank you, Pookie. Sorry if I'm too quiet. I'm concentrating. Let's say we almost got it there. There's an okay-ish amount of resin left in there. I'm glad I have that extra bottle. looks kind of neat how it's slow pouring into there. I might have to use the, sorry, I'm going to use a toothpick here in a second to try to speed it along. But we are almost there. Just a few other things to put in here. So set this down. I want to say it could use a teeny tiny bit more. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need that bottle of resin there. And I'm sorry, Pookie, it did run down the side a little bit there, but I promise I can clean that off of there. Hey, fangirl. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. It's always good to see you. I hope you're doing well, too. This stuff makes me pretty happy, so I say I'm doing pretty well right now. Oh, another ad starts in 1 minute. Just a heads up, y'all. While that possibly starts, I'm gonna take this here out. I'm going to mix this powder in here. Let's see what color we get. Let's see here, so you can see the changes. Yeah, that's having a bigger reaction. Make sure we get all the powder off the bottom. Oh, wow, that is a pretty color. Let's see. This stuff takes a second to mix. I like how translucent it kind of still looks. That's pretty cool. What do y'all think? So I've got 2 more things to put in there, so I think it's pretty full enough. Let's see, I'm gonna have to take these gloves off so I can get the appropriate ingredients for the next part. Let's see, we need the teeny tiny skulls. Give me those. And yes, they're actually teeny tiny little skulls. Oh, we're on an ad break, so I'm gonna go slow. Get this extra paper that just tore off on there. We don't want none of that. Okay, ad break ends in 30 seconds. You got a second. Alright, there's our skulls. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at the instructions. I'm gonna say they're very loose with their instructions, but that's okay. We're gonna get a little creative with it. Let's see. I'll pull out a few things. I think with the second color, since there's not a lot of resin left in there, I'm gonna pour some of that into there, and then we will mix this last color in there. Alright, yeah, y'all are back from commercial break. Alright, sorry. Let's see. Let's start with our teeny tiny skulls, which, let me see if I can get a good... Yeah, some of them sticking, where they're supposed to stick together. Okay, they are. Like little berries. Those are teeny tiny skulls. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our tweezers here, which they're alright. They're a little flimsy, but you know what they work. We're going to throw some of these guys in here, though. And we're going to use our toothpicks to arrange them just so. Yeah. That's pretty neat, actually. Try not to get the resin all over the top. Let's see, right, not all together. Honestly, don't mind them sticking together. Makes it a little bit easier to arrange in here. Matters to me is you can see them. I like that. Okay. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm putting them all in. Let's see. It doesn't go all the way around, so I guess we're gonna have to. I love these guys. I love that you can see their little skull faces. Oh, turn your face around. There you go. Let's see, I didn't get it all over the outside. See? That looks cool. Let's see, it says next some kind of fuzzy. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, these two are supposed to go together. Maybe in these. I know these little rocks over here. go in the next recipe. You're so cryptic. Yep. I want to say, yeah, that makes sense because it's matching in color. I'm contemplating whether or not I need more resin in there or not. Nah, you know what? I think I like it like this. We got a cork in this one. It's so freaking tiny. Alright, we gotta put that dish away. And then it's empty. We'll use it for extras later. Let's see. And I'm not gonna be able to use these tweezers to get those out of there. Which, yeah, it shows tweezers. I cannot use. Look at that. There's no way. It'd be mostly tweezer in there. They want you to pull it out, what, one thread at a time? Here. I see. Alright. We're gonna make this interesting. Give me my scissors. Since it wants to be one long, consistent piece. Yeah, phooey. I'm going to pull this away from the sticky fucking mat. Get a better grip on it. And do a little twist around this so I can get it in there better. Don't worry, I'm fully prepared to get resin on these tweezers. Most wants to come with me though. Not their resin, the string. Come on, there we go. Give me a toothpick. I don't know if you'd be able to see this on the camera. It's doing a weird effect in there. It's kind of cool. Like a darker swirl in there. I like it though. See, I see one little strand sticking out. Get in there. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I like how that looks. Alright, so what we're gonna do is get the cauldron away from there. I'm going to stuff these hairs down back in for another day. Get in there. Get in there. No. Alright. Yes, you have the quirk. We don't need that yet, but we need to put a light on it for at least a minute or two. It'll take a few minutes because of the powder in there. Looks like I did a good job getting all the bubbles out too. Maybe not like that. I see a bubble. Nope, nope. And see, these are the things you deal with live. That is curing really well. Of course, do be careful that this stuff gets warm. Not hot, but warm. So, still, do be careful. Looking pretty fucking solid now. Hydrate, huh? Okay. Look at that. What do y'all think? Oh, we got an ad started in 3 minutes. How would I get this dressed? And hang on, before I get this dressed. Get this hydration going. And, hang on. Get this dressed, and maybe while the commercial break is going on, go to the bathroom. Because it is bad to hold it. Let's see, they gave us a cute little label. Some thread to put around it. Alright, undo that thread. And we're gonna try to carefully pull that sticker off of there. That is a thick piece of board. There we go. All I need is a garner. Oh, that is thick. She thick. Can you do this the whole way? There we go. Look at that. Haha. Nice. not like it shows instructions on how to tie these very well at all. So I think I might measure that right. Nope. There we go. And you stay down. Sorry, got an itch. Alright, we're going on to that commercial break. So I think I'm gonna go on to the bathroom break here in a second. But I want to get this tied first. I don't want to just abandon it. Move it closer to my face so I can see. Boom. Look at that. Okay. Oh, you can't look at that. It's so tiny. Look at that. There's one potion down. And for those of you who can still see, we will be back after this momentary break. Excuse me. Remember, it's bad to hold it. back. How's it going? On to our next potion, our second potion. I'm going to pull the cork out of this. This one is a little similar to the other one, except we got a couple little rocks to put in there. That's pretty cool though. And some, I want to call that green moss right there. That's pretty cool. And then, I don't know, sticks? You know, I can only imagine what they actually are. Let's see. I also need the mortar and pestle, as well as these two powders. Let's see, we're going to actually be grinding down these, which I want to say it's like a translucent, I don't know. It's very shiny. And also, we'll be putting this, it's like a turquoise. That's pretty though. Let's see, and they also want me to put in, and see, I get a choice here to put in one of these beads. I think I'm going to go with the purple ones, since the color we're already using is going to be a bit of a green, so it's like green and purple. What do you think, Pookie? I have tons left over from this to do some remixes. That's pretty exciting though, I'm not gonna hate that. Let's see, I'm gonna put a few things over here. We don't need that. See, this is also another thing I can use to pour the resin, but I don't want to get resin all over everything. Let's not. Alright, let's clean up a little bit too from the last one. Getting that. Alright, so I wanted us to grind down a few of these pearls. This cap is hard to get off too. There we go. Let's see. That's about 6 pearls. I don't think we'll need a whole lot. I don't want to mix too much powder. Not sure what that was that popped up on my computer just now, but something just popped up. Let's see. I'm going to grind these down very carefully. Very, very carefully. Here, I need a sturdy bottom there. Oh yeah. There they go. A little resistant, but I got it. I got it. Come on. I only have so much finger strength, you know? Come on. There we go. Once I get them somewhat crushed. There. Make that into a finer powder than it is. You see that? Oh, excuse me. I'm going to have to sit that on a sturdy surface so I don't grind it out of my hand. Try to do it so you can see it a little bit. Fingies need a break. We got an ad 1.5 minutes. Not that you have to, but if you are tired of ads, you can subscribe to me. And if you have Prime, you can use a Prime sub. I think I almost got this ground down to a nice fine powder. It's kind of neat how interactive they do make this now. They make you put in some work for it. But I kind of like it then. Let me see. There's our little powder. I'm gonna pour that in. Okay, actually, first of all, we need more resin. We're actually going to pour this in there since we can take that insert out. UV resin. Alright, that ad starts in 20. I'll see y'all back in about 2 minutes. I'll be pouring this stuff and mixing. Come on. We'll set this little guy off to the side here. So I'm trying to let it drip out a little bit. You just need to split it someplace so we can mix this powder in here. Let's see, okay, throw that in there. We'll clean that out in a minute. Luckily that's just powder. Then we're going to take this blue here. Pop that top off. Sorry. Get a little bit in there. Yeah. Wait, dude. That's a pretty color too. Let's see, they want me to pour the rocks in there. I'm not pouring the rocks in here. Yeah, look at that color. Let's see, let me let it drip. Look at that. That's a pretty color. I think so. Alright, so next part then. You need the other funnel. Where's the other funnel? You're not the other funnel. I just saw you. Oh, there you are. You're literally behind the culture. There you are. Alright. So we're going to get a few of these little rocks in here. See? A few of these little rocks in there. It's hardcore music for mixing. Yeah, we're gonna use all of them. There we go. Okay, so next, you also want me to put the pearls in. Let's see, let's put the pearls in and some of the moss and sticks. Let's see. That's a hard one to pop off. Alright. Now we're going to put these hairs. Oh, moss? I want to say this stuff is moss. There we go. And they really stuff that stuff in there. Let's see what I mean. Ah, it wants to come all together. I got this. This is why we have scissors. This is also why we don't do it over the sticky mat. Right, I only took a little bit, you know me. I'm gonna leave some extra in there for later. I'm gonna get some extras and do some remixes. We'll mess around with that. Let go of the tweezers. There we go. Get in there. Get in there. Little piece does not want to go in there. Get in there. I don't care. Gonna arrange some of this in there. Alright, this is gonna be fun pouring the resin in now. I'm gonna move it along. Yeah, I do actually. That's interesting to ask right now, Pookie. You do too? That's funny. I think we need more resin. Tiny everything. Sorry, I got an itch, and I'm trying to hurry up and get this resin open. Oh my god, okay. It doesn't want to freaking open. Oh my god, you're gonna be cheap plastic too? Come on. These caps are killing me, y'all. There we go. So that was definitely not enough, but there's enough powder left in there. I can fix that in a jiffy. I'm gonna mix that. Okay, that should mix well though. There we go. Alright, that cauldron is spent. To do some work. Some of that resin just ran down the side there. That's alright, it's cleaning up pretty nicely. Let go of that toothpick. Yep, it's that one string again. It's that one freaking string. There we go. Okay, so I gotta say, this one is going to be one of the messier ones I've done. Which is fine. I said that was gonna happen, but it just stuff would just let go of my toothpick. That would be grand right now. Oh, you're a son of a bitch. Fine, we're going together. No. Oh my god. Fine. Bye. Oh my god. I cleaned up the sides the best I could. I'm gonna clean off that top though. I don't mind if the cork adheres to it after I've cured it, but I don't know, that looks pretty neat though, don't you think? That looks pretty cool. A little frustrating, but not as frustrating as you think. Alright, what we need to do now, UV light. Let's scratch that itch. Can't stop itching. Just timing it. Okay, that's fine. It's good to get underneath. Pretty, I know, right? Alright, we'll see how cured that is. Not cured enough. It's still a little squishy in the middle. Sometimes you still gotta deal with air bubbles. That's just how it goes. And sometimes you go through a million toothpicks. We're almost there. Let's go with the sides here. It looks like that extra resin is working out pretty well for this. We're going to actually let this sit for a minute. I'm trying to stretch my legs for a second. Pick up that board that fell in here. So slidey. Okay, sorry, I was thinking internally. You are staying pretty liquidy, aren't you? I guess I'll have to leave it on there for a minute. For more than a few minutes. Welcome back from that ad break. Sorry, I'm just giving this a few minutes. This is the most unentertaining part, at least. And sometimes it takes some patience. Let's see, if he keeps giving us hell, we can always send it by the window until it decides to cure. Well, it definitely is less liquidy. I know the messages are a bit lagging, but could you bring me a thing, Pookie? Isn't a sticker this time, it's actual pop-out label. Okay. I'll be tying that on there too. This stuff might just be taking a second to cure because we used way more mica powder in this stuff than the other. Here's the end of your string. There it is. Wind all this. Trying to, I guess, straighten out the string a little more. And a little more compliable. Get this label off of here. Very, very carefully. Okay. There we go. Aha! Tiny little label. It's hard to zoom in. Put it in the hole there. I'm gonna try it like the other one. No. Not stick. Cool. Okay. We'll just be careful. Still going good though. Let me get that cork in there. That's making me nervous for no reason other than it's just open. Let go. Get rid of that extra twine that's gonna snip that little extra off. That is going to drive me crazy. Ah, how's that? Pretty neat, huh? So, alright. What I will be doing next while I clean up and get ready, I have two other ones I will be presenting to y'all today, but we will be using molds for them. So what I will be doing real quick is giving them a nice little spray down with some mold release and then letting them dry so we can get started on those here after the break. And Pookie, can you still bring me one of those things? You know, can I ask you, please? Please? I'll see you in a second. I'll see y'all in a second too. Alright, folks, and we are back. Excuse me. We're gonna start on our jelly snakes. Here, let me show you a picture of them. I'm gonna start on our jelly snakes now. Got a nice little display piece with it. Looks a lot like the other jars. See? Very similar, actually. Same. The same jar. From the Honeydukes set. It's good to have more than one, though, right? Let's see. Underneath the nozzle. And we're also... That took me a second because I had to go outside and spray these. Don't necessarily have a great environment for spraying aerosols at the moment, at least in here. That'll be changing really soon, but until then, just gotta step outside for a second sometimes. See if I can get some of these hairs off of here. For once, they're not pet hairs. They're hairs from the set. Oh, that's pet hair. Alright. So what we'll be doing is taking this nifty little spoon here. But at the end here, I don't know if you can see very well. It's got like a ballpoint end to it. We're going to take that and dip it into the colors here. We got green and red. And then carefully paint along here before we pour our resin. Let's see. I looked at the instructions, so that's what it said, yeah. I'm going to paint them and then pour the resin. And of course, we can use that end for popping bubbles and making sure the color gets around nice. So, jelly snakes. Let's see. I'm going to take this off and get started. Come on. Wrapping these over there. Such a nifty little box, but it's so freaking hard to get open. They're very smart to tape these closed. Oh, you can see the paper because it was out of frame. Let's see, there's our red. And our green. Oh, couldn't. You're silly. Let's see, we're gonna put our tape right there. You love it when the tape just sticks to you and only you. Let's see, carefully remove this lid. I don't know why you taped it. It's on there. Okay, there it goes. Okay. That's an adventure in itself. Opening the package. Alright, we're gonna paint different ends here. Green. Let's see if I can get this into good frame here. Okay. I do appreciate prizes, surprises. Let's see. We're gonna paint different ends, different colors. We're not gonna make it all. You know what? I can't even think of words. I'll go ahead and say thank you, Hale. I don't even know what it is, but thank you. Sure you didn't want me to spoon some of this in? I'm gonna spoon some of it in. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Then use the other end here to sploosh it around. Sploosh. There we go. Kitchen witch cackle. Oh, I'm gonna have to get you a blurb like that now, Pookie. And yes, I know I colored a little outside the lines, but we'll use a napkin to clean that up. Clean all the green off of there. It's a very nice green, I like that. Verifying the end to the tape.
We broke our backs to get here, and you didn't say for what. You said this was important, but it seems that it is not. You were rather vague on what this small liaison would entail. Could you really not just put this in an email? Have we dealt with and rushed over at the mere drop of a hat?
Let's pop this top off. Okay. Just don't want to get all the powder everywhere. Excuse me. Alright, so we're gonna go with the red now. Use the spooning to get out the teeny tiny bit. Just put this in email. Then we're going to use the other end to spread it around. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah. Not that much. A little bit in this last one, and we can start pouring our resin. Amen. We have an ad starting in about 2.5 minutes. I feel like some of these are going to be super red. I kind of agree. We'll get our proportions down. We're gonna do this more than once with these. When I know they're supposed to cure pretty fast once you get the light on them. Once you get the light on them. Alright. So, we're gonna be opening that. So it's time to put the gloves back on. Nope. Nope, what? Resituating. I always sit weird whenever I do this, I'm not gonna lie. I know y'all can't see me, but it's the way I'm leaning in. Well, I guess I should have taken the tape off first. No had. Ah, well, it's showing on my end that there's going to be. Oh, that tape is a piece of you now. I believe you. Luckily our internet's doing mostly good. I'll pop this little bubble on the top here. Put this on. Let's see. Alright, let me get this squirting. And go very slow with this because these are so tiny. They want us to use the spoon for this part too, but I feel like that's a bit messy. There's a reason why I got toothpicks. Assist it along to the tail here. There we go. Because we're using different colors here, I'll use the other end. Go out faster if I hold it. Alright. I've got a mother load of toothpicks. No, just kidding. Looking pretty good so far. How about now? Oh, it says ad starts in 1 minute. Get this last bit and this last snake here. Mix it and then cure it. Nope. Thank you, Boogie. Pew pew. I love you too. As much as, you know, the ads make us a little bit of money, we do like to skip them as much as we can, actually, because, you know, we want to stay here as long as possible. I can only slow down so many times with this process. I don't want anybody to miss anything. And of course, if you feel like you miss anything, or if you can't, you know, watch while we're live, I post everywhere pretty much nowadays, but I mean, I have a main page on YouTube now, where I've been posting the entire show and shorts. That way, if anybody wants to come back and see, you know, a few things that I did and see how I did it, they can. Sorry, I thought I had an air bubble there. Exactly. If I'm in the middle of something, try to delay it a bit. That way, like something like this, I cannot stop right now because, you know, it's resin. It's gonna cure no matter what the hell I do. Alright, here goes the first run of jelly snakes. Let's see, where'd you put your light? Okay. Still in good camera view. Okay, I am. Good. Let's see. Let's cure these babies. Let's see. Teeny tiny air bubbles. Let's get that one real quick. And those two. I know they're tiny, so it's hard to really tell. Bubbles don't matter all the time. Alright. Those ads are persistent. At least I'm in the middle of the longer process now because I gotta cure them. Pick it up too, and always make sure to cure underneath. Oh, those colors are crazy. I kind of like those. Let's try. They are super small. Shouldn't take much to cure them, right? Give me my hands. I'd say not a few more minutes, but like another minute or so. Oh, thank you, Pookie. I see you. Alright, let's pull these babies out. Which hopefully... Oh my gosh, yeah. They just pop right out. Oh! Sorry. Look at that. Smooth. And see, I know there's a tiny bit extra on the outside. I can fix that. Oh, wow. That's not an air bubble. It literally has its mouth open. Cute. Oh my god. Arrgh. Let's open our thing here and start piling them in. Let's see how well these pop out. Ooh. Oh my god. Fucking love it. Ha. I know they're so tiny. You want to come look at them closely? You can. And see, there's a bit excess on the outside, but we can go back with a teeny tiny file and fix that. I say we make like 1 or 2 more batches. And I think that thing is full enough. So that was easy and fast. Okay. Here, I'll move the rest in. I'll move these closer so you can see them. Start painting these again. See? They're so tiny. You see the mouths are open?
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, that makes sense because it looked like there was an air bubble in there. It's not an air bubble. It's on purpose.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotta share the tiny fun. Well, it makes me a tiny bit hungry because chili snakes. I just know my stomach started growling. I'm trying a little extra powder. I like the consistency of color. I want to see if I can get it darker. We have a good bit still. So hopefully the tail does not take a lot. Okay. Is that a cat I hear? I've upset them today. For some reason they really want in the office. I don't know. I guess it is because I'm in here. But still. Once I open the door, yeah, they won't care anymore. Okay, what you doing in there? Oh, okay. Whatever. I had to look around for a second to make sure Bean didn't sneak in. He didn't, though. I guess we're out of snoozes. Alright, ad starts in 20 seconds, y'all. I'll be doing the same exact thing I was doing a second ago, and that's painting the red in there now, and then pouring the resin. I'm gonna make at least 6 jelly snakes. We'll have extra ingredients though, for sure. Yeah, he's behind you, warning your back. Yep, he's good at that. You have just one more recipe to do after this, and then we will be finding somebody to raid to while I, recap on everything. I don't know what my computer just did again. Everything blinks. Am I still here? So it shows I am. I mean, it blinked and went back to what it was doing. But yeah, that was weird. Yes, okay. That scared me for a second. It's like, seriously, computer, why? Why? Yeah, exactly. I'm being picky on how much I use on these. Alright. My bag popped. Good pop. Alright. Safety first. I got that powder on me, but that's okay. That stuff won't hurt me. So resin, we need the gloves for. I can put them on right. There we go. Alright. don't squeeze all the way to the end. You don't have too much excess on the outside. Trust fall. Right, next one. A little too much there. Not too thick. And a bubble. Okay. Stuff is easy as hell to guide too, though. I like that. And remember, air bubbles happen. Don't try to fight it. Just you can fix it. And they fix themselves. See, that's even better when they do, though. this last one mixed in here. And I will hit it with a light. That should not take long. Another minute or two. I'm liking the color of these. Alright. Switch sides here for the green. My head spilled a little. Just a little bit. So I can come back and just use a tiny little nail file on that and fix those right up. Let's see. Let's get these curing. I'll get air bubbles too. Nice scrap trash. Just give this a second right here. I'm cured underneath too. Use my hand. I'm not curing the. Take a drink. Don't forget to hydrate. If I can actually keep it on the, on the snakes. Oh yeah, those are way darker. That's gonna look cool though. I want to say yes, because it did not take them long last time. You never know with consistency of mica powders though. Yeah, don't dehydrate, exactly. Let's say it has a teeny tiny bit of... I'll just give it another little bit of light here. Give me my hands. Alright, one more time underneath. Looks good to me. Let's peel these babies out. There we go. And another one down. Oh, and it's super red. Yeah, nice. What do you think? I think I should make 3 more. Yeah, I'm gonna make 3 more, and then we're gonna move on to the ice mice. And that'll be our last one for the evening there. Let's see, I'm gonna take these gloves off to make the powder part faster. Here's how we're gonna do this. Since it's our last one, we're gonna go ahead and just that should be good. We're gonna put a lid on this. So make it those extras. For now. A little powder on whatever. It's okay. Yeah, fuck 'em. Nope, I see ad coming. Thank you. Cocktail wiener snakes. Oh my god. Alright, see some of y'all after the ad. Start in 10 seconds. Alright. Use green. I like this green. This is a nice green. Don't mention Mad Dog 2020. Almost got these done. Alright. I touched the inside of the lid. It's so green. Alright. Whoops. Alright, let's go. Close back. You don't need that no more neither. Alright. Alright. Get off me. Let me take the second one. this last one bit.
More likely have a change of heart. As I cry out for a foul expletive and then throw in the towel and resign myself to doing what I should have from the start. I'll call someone to fix it. I'll call somebody over. I've no desire to do this with or without a hangover. My partner has been asking me to do this for a while, and so I turn and say to her with a sad and knowing smile, it would require some basic skill and some modicum of will, or reliance on assistance from a friend. And that's why I never try.
A little resin on me. Oh no. So I have the gloves. Got the gloves. Alright, last one here. If I can stop sticking to everything. Did I drop? I don't know. I'm seeing it on my phone and I can't tell if that's me stopping and watching or I don't know. Can you still hear me? The signal's looking good on this side at least. Yes, okay, good. Oh my god. Give me my hands. Okay. Mix this last bit in here, and we will cure the last jelly snakes. These ice mice that are last aren't gonna take as long. They're actually very, very simple. Alright, in my fucking hand. I'm gonna have to take these off. I can't put them back on again because they have resin all over the outside of them. So, that's fine. Pressing on. Yes, and see, okay, and you see me moving. Okay, good. Just making sure. Underneath them. Put it down that way. It's just another second underneath. Yep. Hey, see if these will easily pop out still. Yeah, I say they will. Look at that guy. He's fucking adorable. I don't know if it'll actually... I love them. They're pretty awesome. That's pretty good to me. Got a full jar of jelly snakes here. That noise caught me off guard for a second. I know it's the music, but that caught me off guard for a second. Alright, we're gonna put that off to the side. We're gonna have to clean that later. And, I mean, I don't even, do I even need the lid? Do I? Got ourselves a whole jar of jelly snakes now. Woo! Now let's replace that empty jar with that. So we have something else for that one. Alright. Love to see it. I love you too. Let's see. Alright, let's get these ice mice started. Which, again, I know I showed these last time, but look at those teeny tiny mice. They're fucking cute. Like always, we're gonna pull out the instructions because I read them a little last night. And they want me to put in a tiny layer of resin first, and then cure it, and then put in the mice, and put in the rest. Pretty easy peasy though, I'd say. Let's see how many mice we have. Kinda want to keep that tiny tag. Oh, there's another ad. Why is it even a tag? I gotta cut it open. That's fine. Makes sense. Poor little guys out on here. Let's see how many we have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now see, you notice there's only 6 molds. So I think with this one we might not make multiples. I think we're only going to make 6 because I kind of, sorry I bumped the cameras, because I kind of want to save a few of these mice. Maybe I will finish making more ice mice, maybe not. We'll see. Where did I throw that instruction manual real quick? So I want to see one thing. Okay. I think I understand why they want a small layer of resin in there to begin with. Let's see. We're also going to get new gloves. So, how about before we trade lids, we do that. If that ad will start in 1 minute. And I'll put a lid on the one we just used. Do we need this? No, we have tweezers. We don't need those. Get that out of the way. Fix this itch. Alright, go ahead and switch these lids. I guess it helps, again, if I take off that. I forget they tape everything. Alright, see y'all in a second. Or some of y'all. See, this is just going to be plain clear resin. That adds only a minute and a half. I'll keep setting up until then. I think with the little display I have, I am only going to use the 6 mice and save 4 of them. Alright, less than a minute the ad break ends. So you can put this tag over here so I don't lose that too. Looks like, yeah, those other tweezers might be a lot better. They have more of a grip to them, see? Alright, we're back in 30 seconds. I think I am fully prepared though. Gather the rest of my toothpicks. I'm only gonna need the rest of those for popping bubbles. Sorry about my elbow. I'm trying to pick them up. Fuck you two. I guess one at a time then. No, I see. Just love you. And we're back from that break, where we're going to start by putting that first tiny layer of resin in there and curing it. My fingies! I got this. I'm letting it out one teeny tiny drop at a time. Yeah, toothpicks. It'll speed it along a little. Come back in a second and we'll fix all that. Yeah, I need both hands to squeeze. I swear I thought I heard an animal. I think they're just standing outside the door. Oh no, my mouse down! I'm not bad, I heard one. Sometimes it takes a second to pop these stupid bubbles. Get out of here! Nobody needs you. Step. Alright. It's pretty easy actually. Yeah, let's get all these right side up. Make it easy to cause. I don't care about those horns. Scared myself. With this, I'm going to use a wind glove to pour the resin with, and another to use a toothpick to hold the mice down to make sure they don't float. But it should be easy peasy. Alright, here it goes. Settle on itself. And just go through it pretty good. Okay, I want to see that's pretty. Yeah, that's cool. I know air bubbles are gonna happen, but dang it. Nope, and 2 minutes. bubbles best I can. Actually, I'm not doing too bad, I'm not gonna lie. Almost done. I think I got 2 more to pour. And I can cure it. No, y'all haven't seen them yet. These are looking really good. Pookie, I'll have to get you to do me a favor and bring me my purse because my notebook is in there and I need that when I recap to tell everyone what we're doing next time. When you can, no rush. We got plenty of time to go still because I gotta cure these. Alright. See, they're tiny air bubbles that were persistently just wanted to stay, so I thought it would, I don't know, would blown, well, any sugar treats, you're gonna find bubbles sometimes. I feel like it makes it a little more authentic to leave a little bit in there, but also they wouldn't pop. Oh my gosh. Back of the glove. Stay up there. Going from underneath, these look super awesome. Oh my god, they're so clear. Nothing like your phone welcoming you back into your own chat room. I want to say those are done. Maybe. Here, let's get another second. Can you see how clear those are? I don't know. Put the light on it. Look at that. Oh, thanks for posting that for me, Pookie. I really appreciate you doing that. Here soon I'll have a button to go off of. That'll bring up my link tree. Yes. Sit back, let me put that back on so I can slip these out of here easy. Ah. Let's see how easy these guys pop out of there. Look at that. Okay. Okay, they're good. Look at that. Ah. Oh, and I didn't know if you heard me a second ago, Pookie, and it's okay if you didn't, but will you bring me my purse? I have my notebook in there. It has the show lineup for next week. And it's been a bit wonky today, so... These are super cute. Oh my god. Hey, thank you. You wanna see?
Oh, wow.
I know, right?
That's crazy clear. You know, there's these tiny little air bubbles in there, but they kind of look good.
Oh yeah, it's like sugar.
Yeah, yeah, it really makes it, like if it were too clear, it would look more like a glass thing. But just the slightest amount of imperfection is perfect.
Let's just see, now we decorate with our extra mice.
Yay.
Mice. Mwah. Thank you. Love it. Here, take this glove off. Give you a nice little close-up without spilling it, hopefully. There we go. Look how cute those are. Oh my god. Let's see. Those don't have chocolate frogs in them. Get them out of here. We're gonna make those later. Really, though. Let's see. Let's go clean up here. And there you have it, folks. We made, what was it, 2 potions and 2 recipes today. I'm gonna keep talking as I clean up too, though. Let's see. Let's recap here. We got our recipes from our potions from our classroom set that we finally got to do. And we can start. I'm gonna organize this better and have that a nice little classroom setup here. I thought this one set up pretty interestingly, especially since you can see most of it at the bottom. We learned a lot today, didn't we? But that's all about the experience, right? And here's got our jelly snakes. Let's start filling out our Honeydukes cart here. We won't have just no melt ice cream, and then of course, last but not least, our ice mice. Super freaking cute. Unfortunately, I did not have any to open today, but I mean, like I said, that's not going to be every show. Those I want to keep as surprises, so I don't hold myself down to having to buy a certain amount. I don't want us to go broke over it. Get this tape off of me. No! I want to tell everybody who came by that I appreciate you coming by, even if you stayed and lurked. I see you. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And, you. Oh my god. But, let's see. You just brought my notebook in. I know. Okay, it's up there. I didn't see where you set it. I think we're going in a good direction with these so far. And let's see. I'm gonna move this mat so I don't keep sticking to it. I'm gonna get mad at it. Sorry. And we're gonna open my handy dandy notebook and check dates because I don't remember. Okay, there we are. So, next week on the Creepy Crafts Corner, we're going to be making some armadillo bile and hellebore syrup to fill in our little classroom here, or start filling in our classroom here, and then we're going to make... Oh, Pookie, I love you too! Been subscribes for 14 months. You are on a 2-month streak. Good job there. And we have new emotes in too. I hope you like that boba drink. I know I do. Then we will be making some licorice snaps, and I really been wanting to do this one, the Bug Punch. It's old Halloween series, but still really awesome. And like I said, we're going to start filling in our Honeydukes cart and filling up our classroom. But that also means that we will have to be renovating the house soon. So we can start moving all of this in there. And I can start getting extra shelves, not just this teeny tiny little corner there. Yeah, you like that boba drink, huh? It's fucking cute. It made me need to hydrate. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll be doing those for next week. And we're on the fence about this one, so I'm probably, since I got at least more than a week till my birthday, I have to decide on when I want to do a show. We've been talking about it, and we will be doing a working at the Bell County Comic Con. Words, come here. We'll be working at the Bell County Comic Con all weekend. Yes, I chose to work on my birthday because, I mean, it's not that I enjoy working. I enjoy working at conventions. There's a lot of fun. Okay, mini vacation. I love you too. But really, I enjoy working at the conventions. I enjoy making sure people get to have a fun and good time. And honestly, you still get to meet several, I want to say, like, several guests that they have. It all depends. But also, there's one in particular guest that I'm looking forward to seeing again. Scott Ines. Can't wait to see you there, buddy. That's, it'll be like a 1-year anniversary for all of us. That'll be a lot of fun, though. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. So I think, like what we've talked about, he is awesome. He follows me on Instagram. Yeah, small brag, I know, but I don't like to brag much, but that, I'm like, yeah, yo, Scooby-Doo follows me. My Scooby-Doo that I listened to as a kid. My Scooby-Doo follows me. Fuck you. I love you. And hey, don't just wow me. You are the one that convinced him to get an Instagram. So... No. But we are deciding what days... That escalated quickly. On what day we're going to do the stream. I figure the 2nd and the 3rd, that's Saturday and Sunday. Both those days we'll be working at least, I want to say 4 to 6 hours. So we're gonna be dog tired by the time we get home, especially Sunday. It ends at 6, but Sunday's my birthday, so I'm probably also gonna see my family. So I think it's between the 1st, which is Friday, and the 3rd, which is, oh, not the 3rd, sorry, 4th, which is Monday. Maybe Friday wouldn't be a bad idea. Because, it's before everything, a good way to wind down before we get to the weekend and have to work and be on our feet the whole time. Do something relaxing together. I'll let you think about that, but also I would like to put a poll up in our Discord and on our pages to see how that goes. I think Friday actually sounds like a good idea. Well, we're going to figure it out, though, within the week, though. But for my birthday, I am going to have a guest star, Darth Hat Daddy there, and together we will be doing sugar quills and chocolate frogs. Ooh, which are two of the rarest, not the rarest, don't let me overspeak there. The rarest one in the Honeydukes set is the cotton candy. But anyways, it's one of the rarest sets in the Honeydukes set. Don't you have an appointment that Friday? No, that's next Friday. You're talking about tomorrow. So, I know what you mean. No, you're thinking about tomorrow. I do have an appointment tomorrow. You're good. I don't have anything planned for that Friday yet. Which I probably shouldn't. Just to be sure. But anyways, after that, I will also be making my spooky cake. I figured birthday, it's pretty appropriate. And here, we're going to switch to our ending soon. Oh, especially since we have a ad starting soon. Thank you, Pookie. I see that. Yeah, spooky cake for spooky me. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up today and hanging out with me while I do my arts and crafts stuff. I really do appreciate it, though. I have a lot of fun with this, but I have a lot of fun sharing with you guys, too. Let's see, we're gonna look for somebody to raid to while I keep talking. Can't believe my birthday is in a week. Does anybody else get nervous for their birthdays? Thanks for posting the Discord, too, Pookie. You can keep up with all my shenanigans in there. Let's see. Well, okay, as much as I would like to raid Desk Ops, Onion is on, and so is D20. I know we talked about that earlier. You hide it behind the sea. Yeah, I know you do. Let's see. Yeah, you wanna go to Onion? Alright, we're gonna go to Onion. Sorry. Raid. We're in a commercial break now. Is it rude to raid in the middle of a commercial break? It says only a minute and a half. I can pretend to do stuff for a minute and a half. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else that I can announce other than that. We do plan on renovating the dollhouse soon, but we don't have a definite date on that, and I don't want to put a timestamp on that, just in case. Because once we start, we can't stop. We gotta finish it. Yeah, that's what I thought. It'll raid everyone, even if they are watching an ad, and they won't know what's going on. Then, like, oh, I guess we raided. Whatever. Man, I had a lot of fun with this stuff today. Gotta say, some of this stuff is a lot easier than I thought it would be, and I love that. Absolutely love that. Oh, you're a lot of fun too. Oh, I see the ad break is over, and we are back. Alright. So, we have decided to raid over to Onion Died. Please give him some raid love, and thanks for stopping by, guys. Really, I appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great evening, and yeah. Bye! I guess I could have hit raid, like right when I was starting to say all that. But also, again, bye!
For over 60 years.
Oh my